Hello everyone, welcome back to Fablehaven Age of Wonders 4. Firelord Ragnaros continues his desolation of Azeroth after claiming the first step to dominance in the War of the Elements. And if you are enjoying the massacre, feel free to like the video. It does help out the channel. Now before I press end turn to see the consequences of all my lovely actions, I noticed this lovely Shellbund, the element of spirit, would like to give me Crystal Focus, another unit enchantment for our battle mages. And you know what? Is this overly helpful? Probably not. Will it still be helpful? Sure. Anything we can do to make our battle mages stronger, I'm all for it. So we have finally located all of our opponents. 2 of them have perished at our hand. But wars are raging across Azeroth. The peace that the element of spirit wishes to bestow will not come to pass. Deepholm is about to become our next vassal. That's why I'm sitting on this Whispering Stone. I noticed that all my cities are super happy, which is a good thing, I suppose. I might have to move. I probably shouldn't. But we currently have the Architect leading Stonewrought Pass here. After all, he created the Stonewrought method. But we're making a new city here. In what remained of the Crystal Storm Plateau, one of the 3 fated regions on the realm, we are claiming it for ourselves because it is super cool. I'm glad you guys came after me. Get bonked. That way I don't have to go chase him down. I mean, I could go chase him down to clear this out, but this is Alakir's problem, not mine. That is officially not my problem. That was a weird sound effect. You're approached by your hero, Franklorn Fortright. His expression betrays dejection and vexation. Now, ironically, I'm actually very close to being able to complete this. So maybe I don't want to do anything here. I think we want to keep everything. Rank Slayer would be pretty cool. And I'm pretty sure we can go find a legendary unit, like right now. Seems good. Let's go, bud. Become a Glory Seeker. Now, as for what Ragnaros is doing, I am tempted to go bonk this. This is our friendly merchant, if you will. What was that notification for? I don't know. But he has a lot of heroes with him, which means we'd get some knowledge extraction from what he has. The other thing he has not sold to us is the Death Knight Re-Education, which I don't care about. Now, if we attack the shopkeeper, he will never return. But let's be honest, Tim. Would he return even to begin with? I don't think so. We have our stack here. The Dread Legion. I think I'm going to do it. You have fulfilled your duty. Attacking the shopkeeper is an act of evil, minus an alignment, and will mean you will not be able to buy from it in the future. Let's go. Send Ragnaros first, just in case. He has 4 heroes with him. All of them are moles of the Swarming Talpits. Let's do this personally. Remember, Ragnaros, as a duelist who has completed his major ambition, gets plus 50% damage against all these fools. And it looks like we're going to go straight up. Look if there's any way we can really increase our damage further. Oh, there is one way. But I don't think we're going to do that. If I stood... Maybe... Let's give it a try. We're going to stand here for War Banner, which could, of course, be incredibly frisky. But it will increase our damage ever so slightly, which I think will be a lot of fun. So this is the Trainer Ogre, and he is kind of terrifying in the fact that he can really support his team. He can restore all their actions for free. He can basically full heal them for a full action, and he can give them 5 random positive status effects. Wow. Not too shabby. But we're going to go for the kill. and quite literally go for the kill. Wow, you are far tankier than I expected. Well, I tried. This could end poorly. Let's find out. Okay, we have the weakened thing. 5 times bolstered defense. That's pretty rude. Taunt was resisted. Good. I don't like being weakened, but thankfully my positioning here has actually proven quite helpful. Because we can go ahead. What's your problem? You're frozen. Alright, well, we'll just do this. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger. Buy a boom. What, you thought Ragnaros' greatest asset was Sulfurous, the hand of Ragnaros? No. Oh, right, our attacks bounce because somebody manipulated the ley lines and gave me even greater power. That was so kind of them. Awfully generous. I need to make sure that I kill this guy because the trainer ogre will restore him to full. Probably. I mean, that's what I would do if I were in his shoes, but who knows what he plans to do. Our tier 4 knight. Ooh, that's some big damage. I like it. I like it. Sure. Oop. That'll give us grace as well, and now he's tied up. I don't know if that will do anything, but he is tied up. Yeah. Bring our leech guard here. Cool. Well, this was fun. Oh, she canceled my retaliation. That's rude. Bunk. Flee? No, you craven dog. That is no mercy. 600 knowledge. Now, whenever you kill a merchant... Stop! Thief! I totally didn't do this for the achievement. Whenever you kill a merchant, you get randomly one of what they sell, I believe. We're going to find out in a hot second. What if I just sell all this? Or break it all down? The Lance of the Celestial Slaying. Now we're talking. Take that one. Well, that's what I thought would happen. Maybe it does, but he can't. You can't technically pick up Death Knight re-education, so... You know how it is. Alright, our heroes are reuniting. The glory, the greatness of Ragnaros. Up us in, we'll build a wall. Or, excuse me, vision. Now, I have a choice here. I could found a city of the Dark Iron Dwarves. Or I could found a city of the Pledged Toads. Which is kind of meme-tastic, I will admit. But we could. Oh, I can't expand that far yet? I have to get to tier 4. Do we want to make our toads better? I don't not want to make my toads better. Did I go farming guild for the memes? I think I did. I do like growing. If we're being giga efficient here. Do I not have a guild yet? No. If we're being super efficient, I think we go farming guild and then we transition to another one once we're like near 30 pop, which is the cap. Okay. I really wish Arthas wasn't over there, but Arthas may... He is our friend at the moment, but he may not be forever. We'll see. Someone suggested maintaining the alliance. As like, Arthas rules the overworld and rule the underworld. And I'm not opposed to that, you know? We'll get everyone here grouped up to take down the invading sapling. That way, Blackrock Undermountain can expand onto it. Just want the Dark Iron Doors wanted a World Tree. I don't really care for Steel Skin, I gotta be honest, team. Although I would like to get it just to get this research thing popped. Could also get a Watcher. Would we ever use a Watcher? Seems very not Ragnaros. Oh, here we go. I mean, eventually our dream is that we have no ranged units, right? How about we have Arbalest? You know what? Sure, we'll take it. It's free. It's free real estate. I don't care for Afflictors. We can go transmute resources for the memes. Because this city is built on mana nodes, right? So we can use this to transmute. Which should be very effective for our money situation. So the Crucible Battlements, we unlock this with the Tome of the Crucible. And this will make it so any unit produced in the city have +1 fire damage on their attacks. This should include battle mages. Of course, our goal is to create the best battle mages possible. Ah, yes. Fishing in a Dark Iron City. My two favorite things combined together. Depot must have been captured by Neptulon. Oh. Interesting. So first of all, that's why you leave somebody there to stand on it. You always do that. It's a rule I've been ignoring lately, and a rule I shouldn't be. But secondly, it's kind of bizarre that he did that. I didn't know the AI would. Huh. I mean, good to know. Infuriating. Yes. But good to know. I don't think I care about anything here. I think we're fine. We do want Rite of the Dreadnought eventually. But, yeah. Deadly Flamebringer is in. This is for the Sorcerer Thane himself. As a Magma Orb, whenever he attacks somebody, it will leave fire on the Hex, which is annoying for us, but once we have Signs of Flame, we'll be immune to fire. Cthulhu has died. Cartoon! 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 Training camp leaves in 1 turn. Arthas has crossed me. You've crossed me! He has expired. This city is going to be very important to our well-being. I don't know how I'm going to get through the Abyssal Maw. But I have an idea. We'll see. Do I want to make a new weapon? I believe we have somebody without. So Franklin has Iron Foe. The General needs a weapon. I think didn't I want to wait for something? We'll find out. Arcfire? Let's go. We'll give it a shot. So we'll have an increased crit chance, and we'll do some bonus damage. Provoke might not be bad. Arcfire Axe, huh? How about Diggy Diggy? Alright. So the reason why I was hesitant on changing the ambition of the Chief Architect is because this right here is a Golden Infestation. So just by... we could walk over here and bonk this and complete his previous ambition. But now, to slay a legendary opponent, I believe there's one in here. That was kind of what I was banking on. But if that's not the case, Neptulon should have some. What culture are you again, Neptulon? You are Mystic? Ooh, you are strong as well. Oh yeah, you're Oathsworn. Yeah, he'll have some. Oathsworn are strong. I don't know if they're the strongest, but they are mighty powerful. Which is one reason we kept the Murlocs alive. One reason. They were willing to submit to their true master as well, so that helps. Okay, this is slowly growing. It needs to get to 200 for the boy, which is why I would like to get over here. I should be able to expand this far. I need to go clear this as well. We'll see. Rag could do it, but I have plans with Rag. Rag is busy. You want to know what Rag is doing? This is where the fun begins. Where is it? Wait, where is it? Is it wait? I have lost it. I have lost the plot. Where was the Fated region? Oh, here it is. It's right here. Okay, cool. It's literally right at the Searing Dungeon. So Ragnaros is going over here to use our vassal's Demon Gate to go deal with the Fated region. Now you might say, Fade, that's only 2 stacks. You're going to have to fight 3 stacks. You may be right. But I have that much overconfidence in Ragnaros. And the confidence is a slow and insidious killer. Alright, who is this? Seeth'rel. So we're going to go grab this. Where's the tile? Right there. And we're going to bring... you come out. You go in. And that should be good enough. I probably have to do this myself. The majestic invading sapling unfurls before Seeth'rel, light shimmering through its leaves. Something stirs in the canopy. Help! Help! Great heroine, help! Scampering down the massive tree's trunk are spring fairies, their cheeks streaked with tears. Their pointy ears twitch as they cry out to Seeth'rel. Please help us! The poisonous horrid god and its horrid fiends assault our treetop den and seek to consume our friends and our babies. Casting her eyes upward, Seeth'rel sees shadows within the branches rapidly descending. The poor spring fairy looks at Seeth'rel, pleading for help. Alright, I immediately regret changing his ambition. Let's see what the AI does. It does well. With the immediate menace vanquished, tiny voices in the treetops sing your praises. Firelord also notices various animals emerging from hiding spots, including a thunderbird mount. The animals whoop and howl, and the fairy sings, Hero of the broken branches, thank you for your deliverance. Let us sing your praises now, and reward you with equivalence. Make a wish, and if 'tis true, this reward will be for you. Corruption Orb, Thunderbird mounts. I can recruit some fairies, which is hilarious. These are battle mages. Alright. Ragnaros has convinced the Emerald Dream to join him. Convinced. Alright. Who do these belong to? These are Seeth'rel, okay. So, the gremlin can come out. The mages can go in. Well, the mage and the support. So you probably want to pull out this Bannerman, then. Always feels a little weird to toss. Oh, the houses are so cracked. Ugh. That's fine. So Seeth'rel is the governor of Shadowforge. So she should be able to make one of these, yeah. We give her a Geomancer. They're pretty fun. And we could do Scholar's Guild here. I need at least one, right? You can also get an Alchemy Lab to boost it further. Okay. The Scald. My road gore continues. It is eternal. It is, in fact, only going to get worse from here. I'll try to contain it, but... you know, sometimes you just can't. Alright, we have our little Wayward stack with us. Which will include... okay, you'll get the pyramids. Okay. So I probably want to go bonk this. Maybe I want to go deal with, Ooh, Alakir, my boy! Look at my goat. Wow. Alright. He's doing great. I mean, I could also waddle over here and get this wonder. I really can't expand this much. This is some rapid expansionism. It'd be real great if Alakir could deal with this, this problem for me. Franklorn of Forge Right has leveled up. He is our Spellblade. We want this for reduced upkeep? Sure. I think we're going down towards Arc Fire Bursts. We go, like, maybe we try and make him tanky. Melee attacks no longer trigger retaliations. That's kind of really good. Let's just get Keen Edge and move on with our lens. Let's do that. So this is just more crit chance. I got a request to slow down a little bit while I was getting points. I sometimes play just by instinct because, you know, it's been a while. But I'll do my best to slow down a little bit and share my thinking process. Do I want this? I want money. No! Well, don't really have anyone to deal with that. Well done, Alakir. See, Alakir knew to leave something on the city. He did the smart thing. I did the dumb thing. I really should turn around and deal with this. I mean, I can still go do it. We're just healing right now. Here's what we'll do. Do I dare split up? Is this army strong enough to take this on? It should be fine. So we'll split a little bit. That way we don't continue just running stuff over. Now, I want to clear this as well. I can't really give this to the Free City, though. I can integrate it. That might be what we do. I was hesitant to integrate it so soon, but I think I'm going to do that. Hey, fuck you, Neptulon. So, why do you not have a stone? The Eternal Sages contact you from within their crystalline library in Shelburne. They just want to have a chat. Give me a quest. We have long philosophized the power of a hypothetical weapon, a north wind bow, if you will. They explain in a hollow voice. Should this north wind bow come into existence, we wish to keep and study it. We believe you possess an item forge. We can provide you with the forging instructions if you agree. Sure. I mean, I'm currently making a diggy, but once we've done diggying, I shall. Alright. Upon entering the Garth of Golden Worship, you shield your eyes from the blinding sunlight bouncing off white sands and golden idols. You are inside an arena, amidst a dozen gold statues. Most of them are rooted in gold puddles that spot the white, sandy plains. Soldiers, servants, beasts, furniture, and food, all wrought from gold. Oh wait, did that statue just move? Then you hear snickering. My. A raspy voice resounds at the arena. Have they lifted my exile at last? A luxuriously garbed wizard king reveals himself. I am Midas, god of wealth. Take my hand and stay a while. Spells of gold seem treacherous. Cast preemptive counterspells. That's a big dragon. How do we do? Flawless. I thought this was a new one, but it's not. Midas has been in the game before. The King's Blade. Adjacent allies gain Honor Guard. While adjacent to the wielder of the King's Blade, gain Fearless and deal 20% bonus damage. That seems pretty good. Your warriors proved more than Midas and his golden host to bargain for. The impoverished wizard king lies at your feet. Not quite the golden destiny I had coined for myself. The fallen Gaudier smirks at the pain. How precious. First my rivals enviously seal me away. Midas coughs up golden blood, and when my prison opens next, vault robbers arrive to take my treasures. The self-proclaimed god of wealth spits scornfully. Take my riches. May you choke on them. As Midas spends his final breaths, your troop collect his hoard. How else will you profit from Midas's demise? Sword and crossbow? Nope, don't care. Mana? Ooh. A golden golem? I do enjoy them, but... Or I can get a transmuter. Just a free transmuter. You know, we'll take the golden golem. It can lead my legion. What do we not need here? There you go. Okay, we are heading over here because we have a question. That question is, if we enter this searing dungeon, will it contain a different primordial beast than Mothra? I don't know. Leading a province. I remember the bug for this. That was super funny. I think we grabbed this first. And we integrate this within 2 turns. Oh. I have a really funny idea. So this is the City of the Dark Iron Dwarves. It's a great idea. Trust. Is it really fast for me to just not walk on the mountains at all? It might be. Not sure. I'm gonna take this. I'm probably gonna... Ooh. Hold on. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's fine. So, of course, we eventually want this city to contain the decaying spire. But for now, we'll just grab it with the outpost. Because having it in my position is more important than min-maxing where it goes. It gives a phenomenal ability. Alright, we're going to split up a little bit, which is usually a bad idea. We'll see if we can make it happen. Seeth'rel approaches the Pantheon Shrine. Fading, unreadable words are emblazoned across the first footstone. Seeth'rel sees a crumbling statue at the far end of the temple depicting an ancient, unknown Gondia. Before she can progress further, an exemplar appears following a booming voice. You walk in divine halls of a Gondia long lost. Is your Firelord to be its new patron? Prove he is worthy through this trial. Confess and prove your Firelord worthy of our devotion. Seethrel's army looks at her, curious how she will respond. There is nothing to confess. Challenge me! Almost killed him. Seeth'rel has withstood the trials of the Pantheon Shrine in your name. The halls fall silent. As Seeth'rel ventures further, a shimmering passes over a massive statue at the far end of the temple. When the light disappears, the statue has changed to show none other but you, Firelord Ragnaros. The voice booms once more. You have proven yourself a worthy Gondia, O Firelord. Henceforth, this temple will be dedicated to you and to your divine word. The voice fades, and with it the original words of the temple. A silence falls as if the temple awaits its new creed. Divinity through majesty. Which totally wasn't selected for the sole purpose that allows me to expand as I desire. Definitely not. Totally wouldn't do that. Do I dare? If I go this way and I get caught by whatever Neptulon sends, we're going to be sad, but fortune favors the bold. Oh, right. I need to do this first. This is the racial transformation. The Scion of Flame, granting +4 fire resistance. Vengeful Flames, which will retaliate when something hits me with a melee attack. Fiery Wake, which sets flammable terrain on fire, and we are immune to burning. We also get Lava Walk, which we already had, being a fire giant king. Wow, you are red. There were red creatures in World of Warcraft, but they were all orcs. Well, that's not true. Orcs were red, and the Eredar were red. They were all from Draenor. Although Orcs became red later because of, because they stuck with the Fel magics. We killed a lot of them. We probably, in fact, killed most of them. Well, this is unfortunate. Guess we're not building that yet. This wants to be next to other foresters, right? I don't have a single forester. We'll build one. That's what we'll do. Build a forester. Oh, you are a Scholar Guild as well. Whoops. I mean, let's be honest, team. You can never have enough Scholar Guilds. We have the Hall of Geomantic Residence, which should give us gold. Speaking of gold, do you have that? No, you are so far behind. Maybe you go Merchant's Guild. You have all your production buildings? You do. But you only have 2 quarries. See, therein lies the problem. I have figured it out. I have cracked the code. I believe we just put down the Dungeoneering Conclave, right? I think that's what's going on here. Alright, we'll get that going. Molten Core is doing what? Building a Grand Crucible Battlement. Grand Wharf, huh? Outpost has produced the palisade walls. It is being converted to a city. Shadowforge can annex again. Very cool. What do we want? I don't think we want it to have this stuff, so it can go over here. Just keep expanding with fish. Ragnaros is level 15, 1 level away from his Apex signature skill, and we're going to go for the Forge Master. This will make our forging even better by increasing the infusion points by 1. Now, it's worth noting this does not allow us to create tier 5 units. That would be ridiculously OP. Or tier 5 items. It just allows us to add another affix on top of the tier 4 item. Which is still pretty good. It's just not overtuned. Either we'll go for endurance training for more health and status resistance in our army. An Empire development skill is available somewhere. And before I forget, because I will, yoink. Helden joins the Empire. You have convinced, Helden have grown convinced that only you lead the way to glory, O Firelord. Ain't you are. Its dark iron dwarves join your empire. From this day onward, you guide Helden's development. Its dark iron dwarves merrily produce whatever you request and settle in the provinces you prefer. You may assign one of your heroes as its governors to change the effectiveness of your resource production. Lastly, this depends on you to defend bountiful Helden and pillagers up here. Yoink. What are we working with? You have so many quarries. Why? We also have some lava provinces, which are very cool. So in lava, you can expand with a gold mine, a smelter mine, or you can expand with a cinder conduit. And there's a special guild just for lava stuff. What guild could you possibly possess? You have the mineral extractor, good. The Workers Guild. I'm shocked. Shocked, I say. You built the Demon Gate on... My disappointment is pretty high. Let's see if we can get any SPIs here. I don't really care where this goes. Plop it wherever. I believe this affects the whole domain. Yes. Oh, but it needs... whatever. It'll get there. Then... we have the Transmutation Circle. We want these. We'll build the Alchemist Laboratory on lava because that sounds funny. No other reason. This is becoming a farm. Oh, that was a choice. And we can make this a farm. Hold on. This wants to be not that. It wants to be this. 3 farms should be good. Then we can build this here, I guess. Because this is already dungeon. Nice. Great. Oh, I forgot that I can recruit these special units directly from them. A Chaos Eater, huh? That is a Battle Mage. Interesting. Ah. An Infernal Juggernaut. That's so funny. Alright. Now, we don't have a governor here. Give them our stone to try and balance this out. We don't have a governor here yet, so that means we won't have a house at the moment, but we'll get one soon. I'll have to think of a name for this place. Kind of depends on who our next hero is. Neptulon has withdrawn. Good, good. Break beneath the endless tide. Alakir has withdrawn. Less good. Micus Nasika will be free to recruit because this was the... You're a shepherd? Well, free to recruit, but not really good. Okay. War party from Kingsload. A new rally has begun. Get some giants. That's a cool Cryptsoul. Also, I was reminded, thank you, of Alice Razor, who was kind of a phoenix. I believe they were called Firehawks. But that's an excuse to use phoenixes that we've obtained from our buildings, our wonders. Our glory. What does this do again? Mana and knowledge per forester. Okay. We have 1. Not exactly our speciality as a as the Dark Iron Dwarves. Do we have another free city to throw these stones at? I don't think so. No. Alright. Good talk. Wait, don't I have Oh, we're about to get it. The Court of Whispers. This allows us to give our stones to our allies. Our allies' vassal to siphon knowledge from them. Which is totally something Ragnaros would do. This is a fun little army. The goat. I love the golden golems. I still remember when they nerfed these things. But they're still pretty good. Anything that has a cleave attack is pretty strong. Then, of course, they introduced the Pyre Templar, who has a repeating cleaving attack. It was too strong for a tier 5 mythic unit. But perfect... Aww. Should have gone and bonked this. Perfectly acceptable for a tier 4 polearm unit. I mean, it's just a pickup. In Neptulon. This would be a cool place to expand. But I have my hands full with cities at the moment, so I don't even feel that bad about losing Deepholm, to be honest. Still have no idea what happened to the Ice Crown Citadel and its population. They just freak out about there being lava here. There's no lava here, though. Oh, there is. Is this also lava? Wow. So the AI freaked out about being surrounded by lava and just refused to expand that way. Hmm. And I don't overly blame him. Oh, yeah, the road gore. It's coming. Oh, Lord, it's coming. Okay, so these should be roaming and coming our way. Do we send in the general or do we send in the sorcerer thing? Probably the general. He's full health. I mean, we should. Drop one of these. We'll drop the transmuter. Bring in the sorcerer thing. Alright, let's go. Dagran Thorison enters the decaying spire. It used to be a grand, stable beacon for all magical beings. But now, Dagran and his army quickly notice something is off. Without moving, they find themselves at the other end of the hallway, the stairs, or back at the door. It becomes clear that some force here is warping the tower and displacing its furniture, and everyone in it. Dagran Thorison's army scrambles as they find themselves displaced throughout the tower. Suddenly, Dagran finds himself standing eye to eye with a lost wizard, before it disappears again. Danger approaches. To battle! Almost lost the bannerman. Oh. Nailed it, though. After defeating the creatures in the warping, decaying spire, some sense of peace returns to the twisted spire. The tower can be traversed with relative ease, although the warping continues. Dagran Thorison's army tries to collect as many books and riches as they can to stop the objects from popping in and out of existence. Dagran enters the top spire of the tower, where the displacement seems stronger, and finds the body of a wizard, warped into a wall. A failed experiment caused the problems at the tower. What object does Dagran save before it is warped into the astral sea? The Sparkcaller of Summon Slaying, nope. Some money, or the Tome of Teleportation. So, and this is another Battle Mage enchantment. Not a great one, though. I think we'll just save the chests. We don't really need to do any cheesy stuff right now. Like, grab the tome to skip a tome research. Oops. It's fine. Go here. Go here. Go here. Alright, let's get full health, everybody. Yeah. And we'll have our golden golem pave the way for his lord. I believe this is a new wonder. Bonk. Sure. This belongs to... Well, this would be Alakir's if he got creative. But I'll take it for myself. Why not? Give some mana. Seeth'rel. Oh boy, what is Seeth'rel doing? So now that we have Scion of Flame, I can actually walk through the lava, which is pretty spicy. Maybe she's just vibing. Transmute resources is in. Shall we get melt armor? This won't be overly helpful for us, but it's free, and it allows us to obtain our tier 5 tome. Now, because of Tome Unbound, we have access to all of them, and you could argue for Tome of the Creator, with like this whole elemental thing we've got going on, because Shaper's Touch will now affect elemental units, which of course includes our units, giving them natural regeneration, plus +1 hit points, and +2 lightning resistance. You could argue for this, but we could also go full chaos.
Delight in disorder. Thrive on turmoil. Your aura of chaos is like an insidious mist that warps reality and incites madness. The very land seems to tremble as you arrive, with beings from demonic realms taking notice. Be birthed in fire and blood, O Godir, and bring forth the age of chaos.
I liked the Rebirth and Fire part the most, but what we're really here for, the Baylor's cool, like we can just pretend this is like a fire element or something. Also, I noticed target city loses 2 population. Does that mean it can target enemy cities that don't have spelljammers? Not sure, but anyway, we're really here for Demonic Onslaught. All attacking units gain killing momentum and hastened for 3 turns, because we have, of course, the Amplifying Lens, or Magnifier Lens, whatever it's called, of Chaos. So whenever we cast that spell, not only do we gain killing momentum and Hastened for 3 turns, which will let us scour the map. We also gain 3 Strengthen, which is a pretty good combination of things to have. Age of Chaos is ready, or, can be researched. Tidehunter has been founded. That is a terrifyingly disgusting name. Tidehunter. 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 No. No, I don't think that's what this is. What do I think this is? We need to go to tier... we need tier 4. Here. It's boosted too, nice. I'm able to expand onto that. I mean... That's a Forester. I like Foresters. Cool. And then we'll go for Academy and whatnot. We're going to move the Chief Architect over here. So we can call this, it's mana. 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 There is mana in World of Warcraft. Think about this longer. Mr. Dagwin Tharson, our Sorcerer Thane, has reached level 11. We could go for upkeep cost reduction. Maybe we go for one of these. I do like Maximize Magic. Alright, we'll run it down mid. For magical attacks, gain a chance to inflict Electrified, then we'll be able to ignore Obscuration, and then we'll have more hit chance and accuracy. The General. It's probably going to get Foraging. This will allow him to heal his units outside of combat. And we need to start using our casting points. Lots to use them on, huh? We get Resonance Blade first, so our melee units will be able to apply a negative status effect based on the terrain. This isn't overly helpful for us, but we can still make use of this. And I suppose we'll get that, sure. Diggy Diggy is in, so we can now craft the thing for our friends. Diggy Diggy for the General. I have a lot of tier 4 items. Kingslayer or Kingsblade would be good too. We could give that to Franklorn, because Iron Foe is really basic. You know what? Sure. Have the Kingsblade. Make a bounty. Do I care? Not really. No. This is unfortunate, but we're nearby. We can deal with this. Shadowforge. Probably wants this. Grow, baby, grow. Disco Inferno. And definitely wants to start building some of these. But I won't say that I built well. Sure. More growing. More food. Gotta go fast. I have Soil Tender, right? I do, okay. I remember when a younger Fabe hated Soil Tender. Oh yeah, these guys can go pick stuff up now. In lava. That's right. So I think the goal here is for this place, Tidehunter, to eventually obtain all these mana nodes and then just transmute resources, which would convert all of the mana we get to every other resource. In that case, there's a name from a city. I don't remember who it belonged to, though. It's called Anvilmar. Was that the Dwarven settlement? Like the first Dwarven settlement? Could also call it something like Hall of Transmutation. There's also the Great Anvil. The Great Forge is an Iron Forge, but there's a big old anvil in Shadowforge City. I can't remember what it's called, though. Get a work camp going. Let's just see what's inside. What's in the box? You approach the Glutton's Fane built by the Archons long ago and are greeted by chanting and a most foul odor. Being inside, you witness the massive occult who have built half a dozen piles of bones and flesh. At their center, a butcher ogre feeds a gluttonous Kara, rotting carcasses to empower it. The cultists chant about the coming of the world devourer, augured to consume the realm. Once the Kara is sufficiently fed, the cultists will unleash it. The Order of the Glutton will soon set the devouring Kara loose upon the world. Their mad schemes should be stopped. Huh. It's actually kind of spooky. Yeah, I dealt with it, though. You have thwarted the scheme of the Order of the Glutton and slain the gorging Kara. While inspecting the Glutton's Fane, another butcher ogre jumps out from a hidden alcove attempting to escape. With the last corruptor leaving the temple, the grace of the Archons that once ennobled this Glutton's Fane is restored, and you feel their arcane blessings surge through your body. Yet the Glutton's Fane is still befouled by filth and decay. How will you deal with the cult's mess? Got a free level out of that. Nice. I mean, free pop is free pop. We'll just grab all this first. So we have... what do I need? I need mana. Doesn't matter what these are, just that they're lava provinces. Going this way. So we'll grab this. Do I care about this? Not really. How do I get over here? This way. Like, alright, Ragnaros just walking through the water. Okay, next turn this will be ours. Let's go break this city. Long has it stood in our way. Ooh, that's a lot of units. The Wizard bombardment's been changed. During combat, whenever you cast a combat spell, an Astral Comet strikes a random enemy unit. Enemy units within a 1-hex radius suffer 5 lightning damage, 5 frost damage, and 5 fire damage. Obstacles within a 1-hex radius are destroyed. It used to just be the goat, but... undermine the walls, do that. Raiding party. It is a tier 4 settlement after all. This is going to be quite the fight. But they're all undead, so... they will not enjoy being lit on fire. Really almost killed my warbounds. We can actually sidestep over here into friendly territory. Not that it's doing much for us, but it's doing something. Kind of. I don't think it is. Attack! Leave none alive. Now what do you do? I guess you can go this way. See if we can reunite. Reunited and it feels good. I don't really want to spend 6 Imperium. But I don't also not want to spend 6 Imperium. It'll recover itself. Get a mint going. Money, money, money. Money, money, money. You're chasing down Ragnaros. You're doing what? Nothing. Molten Core can continue to expand. And it shall expand. Did I ever decide what guild to go? More production? I think I went food. I did. Okay. Ragnaros is level 16, and we shall obtain the Grand Fury Rune? That's pretty cool. I kind of want the Grand Brawn rune, though. So these are the apex runes, the final rune. For Astral, the Grand Cascading Rune, killing a unit deals 10 lightning damage up to 2 other enemies in the 2 hexes, and we unlock the Arcane Surge. Whenever from the spell is cast, gain 10 temporary hit points, 1 strength and 1 bolster defense, and +1 resistance. This is very strong. These are all very strong. The Grand Fury Rune, gain a stack of Strengthen and Fortune for 3 turns when it uses an attack ability. We unlock Controlled Chaos, where adjacent enemies have a 30% chance to fumble, and adjacent allies have a 30% chance to critically hit. This could be really strong, but because I, run into the middle of stuff and whatnot, I don't know if I can benefit from the critical hit thing. The Grand Brawn Rune, while Army Leader, all non-hero units in the army gain 15% damage on base attacks, and a base 90% chance of applying Bleeding for 3 turns on base attacks, increased chance for single shots, and it unlocks the Ancient of Earth, which grants plus 20 hit points and plus 30% damage. The Grand Life Rune, while Army Leader, all non-hero units in the army gain natural regeneration, and unlocks the Avatar of Nature, granting plus 30 hit point Maternal Rage. Whenever an ally unit dies, this unit gains 1 strength. And natural regeneration. The Grand Safeguard Rune, while Army Leader, all non-hero units in the army gain. When this unit goes below 6% of its max health point, gain 2 stacks of bolster, 2 stacks of bolster resistance, and gain 5 temporary hit points per stack of bolster defense and bolster resistance, which unlocks Lead by Example. On kill, all friendly units gain 15 temporary hit points and 15 morale, which gives support ability. All friendly units gain 5 morale. And last but certainly not least, the Grand Disruption Rune. So this is all Army Leader. Okay, yeah. This is for Army Leader. Maybe this is good. The Grand Disruption Rune, while Army Leader base attacks have a 60% chance of inflicting Disrupted, and have extra increase for single shot attacks. Disruption is super annoying. And attacks deal plus 20% damage to magical origin units, which of course unlocks the Eternal one, allowing you to come back from the dead any number of times. You know what? I really want to do this. Ancient of Earth is so good. I'm doing it. It's technically true. Ragnaros is an Ancient of Earth. That's totally true. It's actually completely true. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. We could go Protection for Fire. Or we could do our summoning. I have 4 more points. Sure. No. This is not worth it. Or is it? Maybe we go... I have what? Like I said, 4 points. We'll go this way. So grab the Arcane Skirmisher. If we hit something, they become vulnerable to magic. If we do magic, they become vulnerable to being hit. Fiery Arrows for our Skirmisher and range units, primarily our constructs here. Alec here has returned to the Throne of the Four Winds. Good for him. And we'll get Crystal Focus going. I'll take any buff to my battle mages. There he be. Neptulon has returned to the Abyssal Maw. You guys are actually kind of close. I see why you hate each other. Franklorn Forge Right has gained a level of Renown. Cool. Torchborn Sense of War Party. You may want to be less aggressive and worry about yourself. We're close to Legendary here, but not quite. A Grand Wharf. Kind of want an Alchemist Lab. Do I have a spot that's not going to screw me over? That one. Sure. Cool. Good talk, everyone. That was a crazy turn. How much health do I have now with Ancient of Earth? 185. Not too shabby. Ancient of Earth is just so good. If only it still made you big. It should make the other characters big, right? If they get it. Which I should be able to. There's another keep here. Another wonder. I don't care. How close are we to our next hero? 13 turns. I have exceeded the growth rate. A low risk battle. Is it though? I could do better. Or worse. I didn't really mind losing the Pyromancer, but losing the Liege Guard was like a level too far. I'm honestly amazed they didn't get the Knight killed. Here. Link to you. The good news about having a ranged Lord. Oh, by the way, apparently this is being caused by the Age of Fashion. Which is really funny, but also quite unfortunate. Because the Age of Fashion mod allows me to do my fun little characters. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Okay. Which probably means the Honey Badger is broke because of Age of Fashion too. One of the new maps, the Cavern Bear, is basically a Honey Badger. They're really gonna make me come to them, aren't they? Alright, fine. I'm gonna come. To you. I have a Progenitor Golem. That's right. We are researching that one spell, which is what I thought we had. Probably fine. And remember, whenever we cast this, we drop the base. Fine. That's fine. One tile off being able to interact with that. You want to go? Let's go. Kind of wish I could go up there, but that's okay. They do have... Oh, nice. Had some defenses, but I suppose we can do one of these. Sure. Make sure the Scald is ready to go. Alright. Come at me, foul creatures. 5 times burning is a lot. Because this army is mostly ranged, they're not going to come at me, so... I'm going to have to go to them. Fumbles. Oh, you were taunted. That's fine. Shall we fan the Inferno again? Ah, there's the fumbles. What happened here? I don't know. I have no idea. You know what I do know, though? Kaboom. Of course, that thing has... Slip away. Why wouldn't it? Well, that'll deal with it. That was so much damage. One hero down. Eh? 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 Boom. More battle mages? More battle mages. Kaboom. That'll also give us a bunch of defense, because transmuters are cool now. They weren't before. They were okay. But they weren't cool. Now they're cool. Any more battle mages? One more? No mas? Take it. Bonk. Die, insect! Oh, if only you had sprint. I could have gone here, did die insect, moved here. That would have been the play. No. Well. You live and you learn. Sure is nice having all this damage. Oh yeah, you have killing momentum as well. How about that? Infernal Might. Should be fully stacked. Well, I didn't stand a chance, Tim. Applying Misfortune from Fan the Flames is actually crazy. It's so good. Is it because it's overcharged? No, that's because of the lens. Alright. No. That was a graze and it was 55 damage. Yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good. I think it's safe to say that we have begun scaling out of control. It is also worth mentioning that we are technically strong against what we're fighting here. The undead are weak to fire. So, that bounce is crazy. Flee, you craven dogs. I think that was only one person. I didn't make it anyway. Cool. Oh, right, we get to go straight in. Oh, wait, no. I mean, we do get to go straight in, but he's going to try again. Okay. If it wasn't a tier 4 unit, I wouldn't do this. It's a tier 4 unit. We're going to go save it. El General. I believe that's how it's said by the trolls. One of my favorite characters was Vol'jin, who got absolutely robbed in the storyline of World of Warcraft. He was the GOAT in Warcraft 3. Although, to be fair, I don't think he'd be too happy with us because he was one of the original founders of the Horde of Orgrimmar. And we, of course, burnt that place to the ground and repurposed it for ourselves. That's okay. Winners win. You know? Die, insect! Or not. Fire weakness is really putting in a lot of work here. Oh, that was the problem. Yeah, I didn't think about that. At least this isn't deal friendly. Fire. Wee boop. Okay. Not quite. Good. Anakin. Good. Let's also not forget that I support units deal spirit damage, which the undead are incredibly weak to. They're weak to fire. They're super weak to spirit. Nice little combination we've got going on. And of course our attacks are bouncing thanks to the madness of some fool. It was probably Neptulon, which is really funny. I believe Neptulon is the only astral focused character. I think. Shall I rip your soul out? That doesn't kill though. What if I do this? What if I rip your soul out now? There we go. That'll do. Can fly over here. How are you still alive? The final defender. Alright, good job. It's amazing how resilient they are in sieges now. They just don't break. But because they sell it out against me and lost, the walls are broken, and we can walk in. Frostbringer, a provocation. I'm just going to tear this stuff down. Melt it. You have forged the Northwind bow in your item forge. The Eternal Sages have sensed your success and approach you again. You have done well, Firelord. The emissary speaks to you monotonously. We are curious about the Northwind bow and its potential. There you go. How about it? Okay. Didn't ask. I mean, I guess I did technically ask. Alright. So this is the fated event of fire. And we were... Oh! Hello. Unfortunately, even if I do that road gore, I won't be able to reach them. Come at me, Magni. I dare you. So, during this fated event, we walked in here and we were greeted by a druid who wants us to save her family. I mean, save the animals. We, of course, care nothing about the animals and are going to manipulate them. Or try to, anyway. Where is this individual? Over there. Should Seeth'rel return? Probably. Maybe she can come down here and cause some problems for Neptulon. That'd be fun. Alright. Meanwhile, let's see how we bonk. We bonk well. It's so nice having just random undying units. I'm gonna melt all this. Although the magic missile one's not bad in case something can't, like, connect. Whatever. Cool. Deleted and deleted. And of course, if I hadn't changed my thing, that would have been the completion of his renown. But here we are. Renownless. And sad. Oh, this is going to be a vassal. Yeah. Vassal is this to get our haste sprays from it. We have a stone to apply to it as well. Ah, that's how we get down here. This should be a handcrafted region. Oh, it's the third fated region. Wow, that's great. We're going to get 2 for 1. Climbing down pristine stairs hewn into stone, your troops find their path blocked by a rock giant, towering to large hall's entrance. Halt, the rock giant says slowly, its voice echoing from the walls. Halt, foreigners, before you enter the hallowed halls of the Rock clan. Here we ponder the enigmas of the material world. Unlike other clans, we seek no quarrel with haste folk. We create. Indeed, the chambers stretching out behind the rock giant are not ruined like other remnants of old Merida. They are built anew, a monument to the raw potential still dwelling within the giant kin. The Creator watches over these halls, the rock giant concludes. Solve its enigmas, and you can carve out your own reward. Seek bloodshed, however, and you too will find it. Alright. That changes my plans drastically. We're going to migrate the city, and I'm going to probably abandon a few of these settlements. Like I said, one day this spire will belong to Tidehunter. Tidehunter. Holy mackerel. Okay, yeah. We'll have you hang out here. You two, we're going to stand on this. That should heal you up when we're done. Alright, you. I need you over here. Looks like it's 3 turns no matter what. If I had Terramancy, I could tear this mountain down. But so be it. Let's get an armory. No Lord's Manor. Will do. You're doing great. Shadow Forge has made the mints. Money, money, money. Money, money, money. Crystal Focus is already giving our battle mages and supports a base 60% chance to apply Volatile Charge. Again, this is not a significant part of our build, but it is funny. And if something can benefit us, we shall take it. Now, about the rest of this. Shock, shield, and polearm units. This might not be a bad one to get. Although, I think I'm going to need a lot of this. What I could do is I could release a city. We captured somebody. That's weird. I could release a city to have this one. And let's be honest. If we were min-maxing, I would not build this city. This one. Tridale, this would be erased. But, we're here for fun, I guess. Which brings us to the choice of releasing Stone Rot Pass. But my Murloc meme. I could release Blackrock Foothills. We'll see if I can hold on to everything. I might release the Foothills because the Foothills is not underground at all, right? What's your income? It's not our best city for sure. I wouldn't say it's our worst. I'm pretty committed to this Murloc meme. So committed I'm going to cast Lion of Flame a second time. It's even funnier a second time! Is this Shalbund? Why is it red? Huh. So I think this is the exterior of the Faded region. And I think this is Shalbund, unless... Oh, it has to be Magni, right? This is Magni. How in the 9 hells did you expand like this? Huh. Okay. Well, he left these to die, so that's cute. That's pretty neat. Well, Magistrate Mariel? Oraval, the Free City Celestia, greets you with regret in their eyes. I thought you already went to war with me. What's going on here? This hurts my soul. Hello. Goodbye. Melt it all. Hello. Goodbye. Ooh, the Horn of Plenty. I think I can make the Horn of Plenty. Yoink. Okay. Demonic Onslaught is in. Fantastic. And we can call forth the Avatar of Chaos. So this is, we can summon an avatar of your ruler into battle. The avatar has the same abilities as your ruler and spawns with full AP. All fiends gain +10 morale. We don't care about that last part. What we care about is that now Ragnaros can be in multiple encounters and can turn the tides. Even if Seeth'rel is off by herself. Although it can't be used in water battles. It cannot be used in battles where your ruler is present. This is meant to be like a help the B team situation. You actually got in range with this. Wow, I'm proud of you. It's not going to be enough, but I'm proud of you. Absolutely crushed. Not even a little bit. So, what's left here? Have you done the thing? Oh, there's one. Oh, hi. Boo-doo-boo-boo-boo. Wow, I'm fighting Neptulon and Magni simultaneously. We got the Bolstering Plate. Once per turn, this unit gains bolstering defense when hit by a melee or physical attack. It's not awful. Bonk. We, of course, already made our choice here. Oh. As your troops grimly enchain the Frost Wyvern, the druid from the cavern entrance returns, full of bitterness. This display of violence is infuriating, she shouts, clearly dismayed. I am Lacia the Blessed, wild speaker and veteran adventurer enlisted in the company of lost treasures. When I heard of an uncovered map that would lead to the Molten Scar, I knew the path that was laid out for me. As a wild speaker, I know all life is sacred, Lacia the Blessed continues, but seeing your brutish actions, I feel doubt in my heart. I get a Frost Wyvern that levels up twice. Let the fool babble. She might still be of use. Alright. Sure. Torchbore needs a new name. And Palisade Walls. And Stone Walls. Yeah. And a lot, actually. There's a lot I would like to give you, but we'll go with this for now. Okay. Go deal with this. What should we call this city? Am I about to... I think I'm about to start naming these cities after what they're doing. Let's see if we can answer the enigma. Between two mighty pillars, a lone bronze golem awaits your troops in this chamber. It speaks with a tinny voice. Tinny, huh? Rich are the elements beneath the earth's shade. Rich who distills their purity grade. The giant kings gifted like none were before. Refined and bound the material core. Forge masters, mages, and anvil in one. They fashioned marvels that rivaled the sun. The essence they bound fuels the forges to this day. Yet which item is the most worthy to make? What? Oh. You want me to use a resource? A lot of a resource? I mean, sure. The forging hammer that enhances all future creations. I have so much binding essence. Like a truly unholy amount of it. Although knowing this game, the way this is going to work is you can only use one per enigma. So. Tridale can... It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. Fine. Totally fine. I need a Forester, right? You want a boost. Boost. Yes. I really wish... I'm sure I think I talked about this in every bloody playthrough. But I really wish that you could share food with cities. That was a feature in Planetfall. You could make one city just like a giga food city and then have it distribute food. And you could even change its levels. There was like full distribution. You could share food like based on your growth rate and whatnot. It was really, really cool. Honestly, probably one of Planetfall's best features. Seeth'rel has reached level 12, allowing her to become a master of Materium or Chaos. Naturally, we're going to go Materium because she is a support unit, and Artificer's Overcharge is phenomenal. Do I even go with that? We'll give her Stirring Strikes. Violence is always the answer. Oh yeah, I need to make you a staff. I do like her current one. But let's see if we can make a better stuff. I mean, we can. Who needs this? Who's the one that's going off by themselves? Is that Firelord? I think that's Firelord. There you go. There's a food shortage. There is. And we're going to start removing units. Or removing buildings. Settlements. Provinces! What are you doing anyway? Why are you like this? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. 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 Why can't I make this? Oh, because it's a desert. Interesting. Make that a farm. And this can be the farmstead. Perfect. I'll make sure that those walls are there. We captured a few people. That is peculiar. Negotiations have succeeded. We have another vassal in Crystallios. We're going to have them throw forces at Neptulon. I am still being penalized with my income, but... okay. The Under Mountain. I think we're going to go Merchant's Guild team. I think we want to build this as well. Over here. Okay. So we want to keep expanding. I am no longer the race keeper. What? Don't. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, that's fine. Those are the toads I just brutally murdered. I thought it was the pledged toads, i.e. the murlocs, who I am casting this spell for. I am consuming so many casting points and mana to bestow my gift upon them so that I can create the ultimate meme. I am going to make magma murlocs, and it's going to be glorious. Alright, back to naming. So this. Torchborn. I think I'm going to call this something silly, like... I mean, this would actually be the perfect Stone Raw pass. This is a literal pass. I think we're going to alter some names here. You are getting close to my territory. Hello. Oh! My friends! Neptulon himself has come to play. Of course, we must grace him with our glory. Now, unfortunately, I am a little wounded here, but that's okay. If Neptulon wants to play, I'll play. Here's our new Frost Wyvern. They, by the way, brought the other Wyverns into, coherency? Line? They buffed the other Wyverns so that they act just like the Frost Wyvern. With all their stats and stuff. There he be. What are you rocking, Mr. Neptulon? You got a big ol' axe. Okay. You also have... oh. I was hoping this was the breastplate of the champion and I could steal another one. He has inversion. He has his storm glaive. Okay. I am many times stronger than you, good sir. And I'm going to show it right now. Let's go. Can I reach? Oh, I can. Go for the kill. Ooh. Slight mistake. Oh, it works out, I guess. Kaboom. No. Okay. Yeah. All right. That was disgusting. I hated everything I just saw. Harmony, huh? All right. Good to know. So I can move so quickly due to our spell here. I also managed to give myself some strength. There's some pain here. Hastened removed. That's rude. That's so rude. You have some big damage coming in. I don't care, because we're going to fan the Inferno. And our defense is about to become some significant offense. In fact, 1, 2, 1. Yeah, okay. Oh, that wasn't quite as good as I was hoping for. Lucky. This is disgusting. Go here. Okay, we got a guild. Fantastic. I don't like these spears. There's a lot of bad happening right now. Does this make me feel better? No. Oh, well. That is friendly fire, otherwise that's a triple kill. But we can move up a little bit. Eh. I just would bounce differently, but... Oh, damn. Okay. Oh, killing momentum. Nice. They're both gilded. Go here, then. Alright, the whole team is killing momentum. It's good to know. Important to remember. So... I suppose you can waddle over here. Of course, I can't do any bloody damage, but... Now, the Knight is not an Isolation Slayer anymore. I think I'm going to sacrifice this guy. I mean, he's undying, so... Not that big of a deal. I could run into this. That would stop this guy from doing anything. Although then I'd be shot from all this crap. Decision. Fucking Grace. Full stack Grace, too. Feel like I'm helping him. I forgot about that minor detail. Now. I believe I just made the correct, one of the smartest choices of my life. By pulling over that undying guy. Ow. He ate the Druid of the Cycle's Return to the Cycle thing. Good swing. Okay. There's not much I can do here. We can ignite, which is fun. I think I can ignite kill this, but then he dies to all this crap, right? Rephrasing. I think I can ignite kill this if they weren't Harmony. Alas, they're Harmony. Oh, I should have... They were gilded. I could have eaten them. So, Rag. I guess he can go here. As much as I want to go, you know... Oh. Nice. I think more OP than killing Mentum on a mythical unit is killing Mentum on a giant king. Go here. Bunk. If I can kill Neptulon, they might run. What's your problem? Oh, you have one barrier. Cute. If I do that, the Simulacrum is going to bonk me. Which is a slightly terrifying prospect. I can go here and defend to just be my zone of control. Maybe that'll do something. Unlikely, but possibly. And you. What will you do? That. Okay, so we have some units fleeing. Neptulon is going to be weakened. Ow, I forgot that was an AoE. Okay, he died. Then he came back. My golden golem! No! I liked that. I liked that unit. For the 5 seconds it was here. The enemy flees, but I'm going to kill them all personally. Alright, well that was tougher than I thought it was going to be. But we made it. We lost the Liege Guard, we lost the Golden Golem, the Charger, and the Frostworm that was recently acquired. Pain. Well, I made room for this Battle Mage guy. The Glaive of Giant Slaying. Huh. Okay. So Magni's over here. The moment I throw his Fated Regions in to come for it. Oh, there's one here. I say we get back together. Auto it and see how it goes. It went fine. Auto and see how it goes. It went fine. As your troops grimly enchained the nightmare, Lacia the Blessed returns, full of bitterness. To those versed in the lore of the land, the Molten Scar is a place of legend, she begins to narrate. It is said that in the days of the Great Hunt, when the Elder Giants fought the primordial beasts, a primordial pyremoth called Glossuto dwelled in this region. When Glossuto clashed with the giant hunters, their mighty blows split the earth, pouring boiling magma from the depths of this world, the forming chasms a memorial for eternity. If Glossuto is still around, Lacia the Blessed ends her speech with morbid glee, it would surely avenge your sins against nature. The time for Lacia the Blessed has not come just yet. So it looks like we're going to get another Pyromoth. At the heart of the chamber, a flow rock fountain sputters earth and stone. As your troops come close, it shifts into a gargoyle and begins to speak. The giants granted me sinew and bone. Am I a liquid, or am I a stone? Merida I raised, halls and towers sublime, my walls unaffected by the ravages of time. Withstood the dragon fire, withstood arcane wrath, yet lost were my masters on their ill-fated path. For long none were worthy of even a flask. If I were your servant, what would be my task? That is annoying. That is also annoying. Alright, we'll lose some knowledge. Just a little. Just the tip. Finally, we're gonna make it over this mountain. I wish I could... It's fine. We'll heal the main sec. I want to give Ragnaros to these people so that they can heal up, but... Alright. We're going to have to put Magni in his place. You know that, right, team? For too long. I guess we can... I need to start clearing this stuff, too. Who was this? You know, you actually would not mind doing this. So we'll... I need a teleporter here. Screw walking. Walking's for chumps. I'll teleport next turn. So you can come down here just in case. Who knows? Seeth'rel. There's a lot of druids at the cycle. If all of them decided to just delete my character, they could. They could. I don't know who this belongs to, but get some knowledge. Normally I would boost that, but probably finish this off too. Archon Blood. I do need to make sure I have some quarries. Alright, we won't build it yet. You're spared. Blackrock Foothill. Just getting stuff. Shadowforge has built the Crucible. Here's a catapult. Outpost has built walls. Good, good, good. Shadowforge can continue to expand. We're going up. Up and over. Do we need a Forester? You know what? I'll take a Forester. Let's go. Ragnaros is level 17 after killing Neptulon. And I think we're going to go this way so we can get Spellblade. So our melee attacks will now inflict standard resistance. So we deal more damage with magic if we get to hit him first. New development skills available. Ooh, Resourceful Figure is so good. No, I'm going to take that. We're a ways off from Expanded Governance. The question becomes, do we eat this economic penalty or do we release something? Arthas has crossed you. Good job, Arthas. I'm proud of you. Do we release something? I could release Blackrock Foothills and have the general move over here. I could. 69. Nice. Because the city is going to be way more important with this. This is just resource heaven. Honestly, if this could be Blackrock Mountain, I would take it. I think there was a comment on the last video asking about what this place was. So now we know. Because Neptulon took Deepholm. That is alarmingly close to my territory, actually. I didn't know he was going to just take it. I thought he was going to vassalize it. Well, that's fine. It was a free city for the taking. It was my bad leaving it there, but we had stuff to do. We moved on. Life moves on. It finds a way. Oh, dear. Okay. Got a little frisky here. If only I had Avatar of Chaos. Alright. So first things first. 1. Okay, there are 2 druids of the cycle. And we need to pick a side to fight on, which is probably going to be this one. So the big danger here is, of course, the druid of the cycle. The druid of the cycle is going to have a full AP action to just delete us. Or delete a unit. And I suspect that's what caused all the death here. So if we can get in position with Demonic Onslaught. Okay. That'd be pretty good. I can even bolster you. Overcharge you. If we can stay next to a support unit, we can benefit from their aura as well. We'll see. The good thing about Artificer's Overcharge on Seeth'rel is that she can use her heal to cleanse the stun when it inevitably fails. Alright, ban the Inferno. I want to charge deeper, but this is as far as I can go. Yikes. Should we move this way? Yikes. I'm going to keep moving. Moving and grooving. How did I graze that? Do I want to attack? Probably. Well. I'm waiting for the restart the cycle. Or is that the heal? It's been a while since I've used the Druid of the cycle. Looks like it chose to spare me today. Which was awfully kind. Alright. Cleanse you. Battlefield restoration. Kaboom. Full health. Fair and balanced. As all things should be. Not sure what I should do here. Maybe this. Killing this druid of the cycle is very important to me. Like, arguably too important. But we got her done. Okay. Okay, momentum. The Aspirate Knight has been cleansed, so it wouldn't hurt to kill this gremlin. Especially because it keeps me here. Kind of safe. I could sprint. No. Alright. Oh yeah. Good momentum. So what's the range on this? 4. Alright, I can sprint. Nice. This way we are just outside the range of the death. Which is nice. Maybe I can win this. Holy shit. Just goes to show the power of the Oop. The amplifying lens and whatnot. I could lay on hands this. How much healing is it? 20? Hmm. Do I want to rotate away from this, actually? What's wrong with you? You're pacified. Laying on hands doesn't fix that. So I can full rotate, like, away. Might be what to do. Bring you here. And then we can go this way. I have one more ignite. I think I'm just gonna move away from this guy. Good grace. Yeah, we're gonna do some rotating. Okay. And as for our final spell, we'll save it for next turn. I think we've done it, team. Remarkable. The power of misfortune. Little does this snake know, this guy is still slippery. Which is actually crazy. Almost as crazy as the amount of healing they have. Okay. Yes, flee, you craven dogs. You full heal, of course. First. Very good. Excelente. That went supremely well. They can flee. I don't care. Wow. Only one got away. Well done, Seeth'rel. And that was without the Avatar of Chaos. Finally! I have waited so long to destroy you. The gremlin ran, that's fine. Okay. That is a big boy shield. Respect. Magistrate Glebe, glory above the free city Utopia, acknowledges you with an elegant courtesy. An elegant courtesy. Oh, this poor free city. This is very rare now, to have these little corridors that have no way up or down. It's possible Blint settled here and released them, but man, they are so stuck. You hate to say it. Alright. We are looking for more cages. Wow, there are a lot more cages. What the heck? Oh. That's a lot of archers. I would like to leave. Yeah. I would like to go. I should probably attack them while Neptulon's dead. Because he can't cast spells. Here's what the AI does here. We need to make some very smart decisions in this fight. Okay. So this isn't impossible, but we need to be clever about this. And I think I know how I'm going to do it. Oh. We're going to be clever over here. We have a Nightmare. Courtesy of the events. I'm amazed that this thing is not taking much damage, but I'm also quite weak over here, so not that big of a deal. With no spell casting, this should be manageable, I think. My plan is to use Ragnaros' insane damage multiplier to just kill all the heroes real quick. That's the whole plan. On top of that, if we can get the archers to clump up on a good target, and then I can blast them, I think it's kind of working. Like this. Oh. Whoopsie doodles. Cast that first. So we need to kill this. We'll send you up here to tie this up. And Ragnaros is going to have to get pissy. Can't believe this damages himself. I'm actually in some form of disbelief here. We go for the kill. Doesn't quite kill. Can I make it kill and then do this? Because remember, I have momentum. Maybe? Maybe. Hold on. There's still hope. There was hope. Okay. That's Berserk, but that's not Steadfast, right? No. So now we kill this, and then I can do stuff again. Fantastic. Boom. We have a Nightmare. Do I sacrifice the Nightmare? We use it as a guard. That's what we do. Okay. That was our turn. Let's see how effective it was or was not. Is Ragnaros pacified? Huh. Not gonna lie, I didn't see that coming. He got stunned. Cool. Okay. Remove. Pacify. Fantastic. Now we soothe. I think we... well, we kill. Okay. Now... we kill some more. Kill some more. And then... we kill some more. I'm going to start throwing in all of the tricks. It's all it's all or nothing, baby. Oh, hey, we got a few things to break. Good. Bunk. Can I Inferno you first? Ignite you first? Pretty swell. Okay, it's on fire. That's good. They do more damage to things that are on fire. That's great, in fact. I don't really want to lose this knight, but I also kind of, sort of, need to get in there. Good. The chaos embrace you. That's running. That's not running. Okay, so we want to move away from this. You're pacified. I could unpacify you. Is that a good use of our mana? I think it is. Because it'll give protection. The best use of our mana? Maybe not. A good use? Yes. Alright. The enemy fleeing. This should be okay. Wow, that was a lot of tanking. From your boy. Okay. I need to get death magic as well. Slowly. Gently. This is how a life is taken. The enemy flees. And all that remains is this guy. The enemy! I think, did only one thing die there? No, a few of them died. About half died, half got away. Oh! That was very good. The Necromantic Blightbringer. It kills the target, comes back as a decaying zombie. That sounds really fun. Please don't kill something. Nice. Wow, there's a city right here. No wonder he reinforced so quickly. So it is pretty greedy of me to keep pushing. Greed's my middle name. Binding the freed Ice Spider Matriarch with a chained necklace, your troops are taken by surprise as they become surrounded by the war cries of the Fire Clan. Led by a river troll, odd combination, the brutes of the Fire Clan encircle your army, blocking any paths of retreat. Who thinks can steal from Giant Clan? Free beasts break chains! They shout, baring their hideous teeth. Now, haste folk put in cage, squeak and twitch. When Glossoto awakens, haste folk become a fodder. The River Troll and its Fire Clan fighters are closing in on your troops. How do you order your army to engage? Oh, I have no mana. All units in the army following Ragnaros gain Quicken. Gain 2 stacks of decreased defense. Gain increased defense, gain slowed. Let them come. Frostborn hungers. Greed is good. Until it's bad. Oh, my health is so low. There is something that could save us here. Although we particularly need saving, but there's something that could really help us. I moved a little too far in the rank. We can get enough order affinity. We can... Maybe I'm not casting Transmutation on that one city. We can have order affinity. We can full heal the team. Which is definitely my objective. We'll mental mark them. So when I move up and do this, And this is pretty good. Kind of a shame I can't quite reach the Geomancer. One of the great things about these Arbalists is that they are very much throwaway units. No one can quite reach. Whatever, take care of it. Okay. Now don't forget, these things have AoEs as well. Okay. They don't want none of that Ragnaros smoke, which I can't blame them, really. Not quite. Okay. Boop. Boop. Bonk. If you had told me that I would be using my bouncing ability to this great efficacy, I might have doubted you. Just a little bit. Okay. Binding the freed Sabretooth with a chained necklace, your troops are taken by surprise as they become surrounded by the war cries of the Fire Clan. The Fire Clan brutes almost sound desperate, seeing that you crossed their plans one by one. Shoo, pesky hastefolk, be strained for war! When Glossuto sees, joins mighty Fire Clan. They mount an enormous cauldron on a hastily lit bonfire. Tonight we eat a hastefolk stew! The Inferno Hound and its Fire Clan fighters are closing in on your troops. How do you order your army to engage? Have fun. We're all here to have a good time. Sabretooth, though, huh? Look at that. I don't think I've ever had one of these guys. Why do you have Inferno? Oh, you're a skirmisher. Oh. Okay. Yeah, sure. How far away are we from this? Ooh, pretty far. Pretty far. Order is not my speciality. But the Avatar of Chaos is in. That's cool. Summon Elemental. Don't really care. Requires Wizard Tower level 2. I have that. I don't really want any of this. We'll take the Summon Elemental, I guess. Which, fun fact, is the only way in the game currently to obtain the Tide Elemental. I mean, except for Rally of the Leeches. I might have to brute force this one, we'll see. In this chamber, clinking with crystalline energies, your troops are greeted by a Litherine core. We were gemstones of the earth, loosened and tall. The giant kings mined us and lit their halls, forged us into weapons, ground and smelted each day. They were the sculptors, and we were the clay. At last they imbued us with faces and soul. We were wondrous and wondering and foreign to all. We did all their bidding, yet their hearts sank in mist. They sought life and saw failure. Say, when does life exist? That's unacceptable. Alive are those who fight for survival. Like that. Alright. That opened up that. Seeth'rel, you had fun, but I think we're gonna have to leave. Unfortunately. Sorcerer thing, what's going on here? As your troops return to the center chamber, immovable energies weigh on you like a mountain, threatening to slowly crush all your senses. Despite this fundamental clutch, you feel invigorated, inspired to create, build, shape what no Gaudier has devised before. Then you notice the entity observing you, giving itself the guise of a golden golem, yet you instinctively know its true form is much larger, insurmountable, encompassing the cosmos. This creator, worshipped by the Rock Clan. Could it be the Indalon of Materium? The what now? The Indalon are powerful cosmic entities from ancient times. They appear to be heavily linked to the magic affinities, to the point that some Gaudier believe that the magic of the cosmos is a manifestation of the Indalon, rather than the Indalon being mere manifestations of the affinities themselves. Oh. Emerging mists surround the Indalon, depicting them as the original gods alongside the Allfather who shaped the cosmos and ruled the races throughout. But there is little evidence of the Indalon's motivations, and whether or not they concern themselves with the affairs of mortals. In ages past, the Indalon clashed with the Archons, leading to their imprisonment within Grexolus. Now, with the opening of Grexolus, they roam freely again and will leave their mark on the cosmos once more. Oh, Grexolus is the final story mission, which I haven't done. The Golden Golem begins to talk. I observed, Ragnaros. I know your convictions. I'm already losing knowledge. I'll have to return with the team, because you know what my answer is. You know my answer. I'm going to have to go bonk this pirate cave. Because now that I'm in the water here, it's going to start sending crap. Could I migrate my capital to another culture? That doesn't seem to make sense. That seems rather senseless to me. I need more mana. More. You are waiting for the teleporter. You were waiting for the teleporter before I sent you off on your journey. Well, I hope this doesn't go sideways. Over there. Normal Paskin Annex. I want this. Why can I not obtain that? Oh. Hold on. It's cleared, but it's not. Oh. Frank Lauren at Forge can level up. Well done, buddy. What were we doing with you? You're not on a mount, right? No. Guess we go melee mage. Now we can use spells in melee like the rest of the team. The general can have endurance training. Make his army thicker. I like it. I like it. Remains. Captured. No. An alliance between Magni and Cartoon. That's weird. The final Enigma is now available. Which is what I want to do before we end today. I hope there's nothing more coming for Ragnaros. He has to be in the clear. Do you know how long I have fought? How many people I have killed? Against all odds? The Simulacrum thing was really scary. Maybe I should build a Simulacrum army. I currently can't afford it, but it could be really funny. Why are more cages spawning? Somebody just picked that up. Somebody's coming for my head. It's Magni. Who's that Pokemon? Who's that dwarven ruler? This isn't that scary. See, he too is struggling to make an aspirant knight. The poor architect. Having strayed far from their original alignments, the drift of the ley lines is slowing down. Astral stability is re-emerging. Spells are less volatile, and the empowering tether that all ethereal beings shared with the astral energies is severed. Yet, the susceptibility to electrifying magics did not dissipate from your troops, and the extended reach of magical strikes also persist. Your scholars inform you that Alakir is one of those who intentionally pushed the ley lines. Oh, that makes sense. I thought Neptulon, because I tried to push him towards like the nature astral dual affinity. But right, Alakir is pure astral. Centuries shall pass before the ley line's drifting furly halts. Until then, all must suffer the unpredictable shape of magic. He crossed a line with this plot. No, he didn't. For the rest of the game, base magic attacks of battle mage units and support deal 20% damage to another target within 3 hexes. Thank you, my brother. That's the kindest thing you've done thus far. There we go. Now it's mine. Alright, Seeth'rel. I don't know what you're going to do, but you're going to have to wait. Because we're ending with this. El General. Well, we're going to let the Sorcerer Thane take care of this. It's his domain. I am the earthquake that crumbles the world. The final battle. I hope I have enough mana for this. This isn't that bad. Did you sneak in a Scald in here? Oh, a Transmuter, okay. For a second, I thought you were a man of culture. I joke. Oops. See, I snuck a Scald in here. But I keep double-clicking for some reason. Alright, Sorcerer Thane. You're up. I really need to fix these armies. They're not, quite up to snuff. El General? I'm not even going to bother linking to you. We have bigger problems. Alright. The range extension is just for ranged characters, right? Or, archers? Archers and skirmishers? That was a choice. That was a decision made by the AI. An AI choice of all time. I mean, we technically want to get rid of these linked things, if we can. But if we can't. Oh, I rolled the 65 and failed. It is really spooky. Well. Ooh. This'll do. For the liege! Oh, he came in with half health. That's fine. Go for the kill. Kaboom. We maximize magic. Now we shoot. Ooh. Ooh. Don't set Ragnaros on fire. Well, the image of Ragnaros. It's really dumb for me to do that. Really dumb. Okay. You were immobilized, but now you are cleansed. Go forth. Oh, there's a guild here. How did that happen? Huh. Don't know. There we go. I think you're going for a death situation. Oh, this doesn't work. It's gonna suck. Die, insect! That could have gone very badly. That could have gone so poorly. We'll stand here. Lock my knight in, because I'm good at this game. Alright. I don't know how I'm going to kill this other golden golem, but we'll find a way. Oh, you can walk over that. Okay. Wild. Alright. Sure. Kinda wanna go bonk this, but getting rid of this gets rid of a link, which is good. I have gilded that, which is fantastic. We are charging. And it sucks to do that on... All this damage is being transferred somewhere. Was being transferred somewhere, but now we're not. Heal up. Alright, Pyromoth. You can rip its soul out soon. We can teleport out because we're immune to fire. Or we're immune to burning, I suppose. Most accurately. This is an archer, still. Perhaps the final archer in production. No, I missed. My porcupine has done nothing but miss. There's a sentence of all time. Maybe you don't get gilded. Nice. Oop. Well, that's how the avatar works. Quite effective if I do say so myself. I didn't realize I was so low on mana. Oh. The enemy flees, but there is nowhere to run. If the avatar can really just push battles over the edge. The golden golem nods. Destruction paves way for creation. From devastation, new civilizations can be born, or all turned to dust. The giant kings were favored beyond comparison, the creator continues. They shaped the realms, tamed the wilderness, championed the elements through might and through craft. Their kingdom, Merida, fanned the flames of civilization, and their cosmic knowledge challenged even the Archons. The entity sighs like a mountain during a stormy night. They abandoned the path of creation, though they lasted longer than any before or any after. You have earned the possession of these halls, Ragnaros. The creator ends as his presence fades. Take the menhir of rock. The rock clan is a rough diamond. Refine or sell. I observe. Cool. I get an actual Earth Titan. Oh, that's so cool. And we also, of course, get a Rock Giant out of the Rally of Leeches, and all non-hero giants and demi-giants gain the Blessing of Rock. Plus 9% damage, plus 2 defense, Mountain Walk, Cave Rock, and stays immunity to bleeding. So this is the Earth Titan. The Earth Titan, previously, can only be obtained in a combat summon through the Tome of the Creator, or you had to do the polymorph dominate trick to obtain him. There's no other way to get one. Good to know there's a way now. Of course, as a mythic unit, will he be good? Maybe. He is undying. That's a neat trick. Can't be displaced either. Cool. And of course, if we went Tome Creator, he'd have his elemental buff. Who'd you go to? He went to the Sorcerer Thane. Thorison is gathering primordial monsters like Pokemon. He has the Pyromoth and he has the Earth Titan, and it was an accident. Okay. Well, Torchborn is going to have to remove a few of its settlements and start expanding El Rapido to fulfill their destiny. I just considered destroying the city and building one anew down here because it looks cool. That thought has crossed my mind. Why have one city plopped in the middle of a fated region when you can have 2 cities plopped in the middle of a fated region? You want to know the answer? It's because they grow super slow. That's the answer. What if I don't care? Wait a minute. I'm really about to do this. This is dumb. The rule of cool trumps all. And next time, the coolest of them all, the hottest of them all, will lead us to complete the 3rd fated region and unlock the cosmic happening of the Giant Kings. All perfectly planned for the playthrough, of which I had no control over, but it all worked out nicely. So thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you to the patrons and the Gem Sport channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you're a Gem channel, feel free to join my description down below, and I will see you next time for the completion of the fated region of Merida. Bye.